Hi and welcome. Good afternoon. It's Jim from maverickstar Observatory. Wanted to tell you just a few things about there might be a few changes coming up after this month, and certainly if things continue the way they are. Before we get into that, I just want to say a big thanks to James, John, Jennifer, Paula and Scott and Robert, for the support that you give us over the last few days. I know a lot of you people are really interested in one of the products that we do, and that is the latest poll position that we do usually on the 17th. It was a couple of days late this month due to a few circumstances, but we can't keep running the observatory like we are with the fund levels that we're raising, and it has got to an all-time low. I'm not sure what the hell is causing that. I don't know whether it's COVID-19 or there is a looming depression out there, but across a lot of different ranges. I think I'm probably not the only one in that boat, but it is getting to critical levels there. We've really got to do something and make some changes, otherwise we're going to fail completely to supply anybody with any information. I've tried my best over the time that we've been doing stuff with at least the equipment now, probably about 4 years, to keep it funded for most people free, so long as that a few others don't mind making a contribution and allowing those to get hold of the access of the information. Now we could change it to a subscription fee on the website, where we just mention that the latest poll position has been recorded and that information is on that particular part of the website, but it would mean that you'd have to subscribe to get access to that. We probably could do something with the patrons as well, where if you become a patron, you get the information as well. But the critical thing here is, guys, and I'm just trying to explain to you so that you understand it and you don't think I'm being mean and just doing this for the money's sake. It is not the case, because I've took a lot of training on personally to secure some finances, because I don't mind doing my bit as well, chipping in, and not just with my funding but also my time. We wouldn't have had this observatory if it weren't for the people that have supported it, and we certainly wouldn't have the equipment that we've got now if people weren't supporting it. It's as simple as that. They're the ones that have motivated me to put the effort in that we have, and we've got at the moment a good functioning observatory that is solely specifically monitoring the position of the magnetic North Pole and its migration in speed and distance and its direction of where it's heading, and we've provided a lot of information to everybody. I'd love to keep it the way it was. I'd like to go back to where we was 2 years ago. We seem to have more subscribers now but less funding, and we've had a few over the last month drop off on the Patreon as well. We are probably providing more information now on this topic than we ever have done, and we're using equipment to do it, so there's been an investment in the equipment as well. So I just want to let you know where we stand, that in order to keep doing what we're doing, we need to do something about it now, as opposed to continue to let it be defunded to the point where only a few months ago we was talking about that observatory that was specifically built and funded at one point to monitor that volcano, that over the time the funding had dropped right off, that it weren't even able to issue an alert as to the fact that the volcano within the next 10 hours even was going to erupt, because of the dilapidated equipment and the lack of funding and staff. It's a shame when you've got all this facilities there and the equipment, it's just not being put to use, and yet it could have saved lives. And I believe that the information that we put out here with regards to these coming events that we're facing, and they could be only 18 months away, so now more than ever is the time to be getting more funding in through the door so that we can put more equipment out there in the field. But it's not the case. And it would be heartbreaking if it got to the critical point where people needed to know some important information, but we were just so badly funded we weren't being able to get it out to them. So, I just wanted to share, what's going on here at the observatory. I'm not going to buttercoat it in any way. It is what it is. We either, go down another route in supplying that information, or a few more people step up to the mark and want to help, keep the observatory funded. I can't do it on my own, and without anybody's help, it is going to go to the wall and end up stopping. I think if that is the case, then a lot of people are going to miss out on, first of all, the information, the critical information that we provide, but maybe also on a early warning that could save probably lives, livelihoods, and property for you guys out there. So it is what it is. It's like I say, I'm just telling you how it is, and I know I'm going to get criticised for it, but I'd rather be upfront and just be honest. That's what we've tried to do over the last few years. So yeah, I mean, there's a link down there if you want to help support us. And I suppose the only other thing to say is, guys, you have an amazing day. Take care of your loved ones, and we'll be back over the next few days with an Earth Health update. And the only other thing to say is what I usually do at this point, and that is bye for now.